This is Taylor's live audience.
All right, so to begin, I want you to imagine a world without traffic lights. Imagine the pedestrians, the bikes, the cars, in the olden days, the horses. It probably got pretty congested and crazy, like this picture shows. That is until 1860 when a man by the name of John Peake Knight installed the first traffic light in London. Now we're where we're at today. Traffic lights today keep us safe on the roads by telling us when to stop, when to go, and when to slow down. And just like traffic lights keep us safe on the roads, a traffic light approach to eating can keep us healthy, as we're able to recognize what are go foods, slow down foods, and stop foods. And that's what I want to talk about today, is traffic light eating. Now, you might wonder why you should listen to a 20-year-old who is trying to compare eating to traffic. But this past summer, I had the opportunity to be certified as a health coach from the Dr. Sears and Wellness Institute. And this is something that I learned in my certification. A simple, straightforward, easy way to remember which foods are good for us. So let's begin. Green light foods. Green light foods are go foods. These are the foods that help us grow. They fuel our bodies with vitamins and nutrients that are essential. These foods are low in calories and high in nutrients. And some examples that fall under green light food is simply fruits and veggies. These things are so good for us, and we can eat them whenever we want. In a review published by the Harvard University, it talks about the benefits of fruits and veggies, and it says, a diet rich in fruits and vegetables can lower blood pressure, reduce the risk of heart disease and stroke, prevent some types of cancer, lower risk of eye and digestive problems, and have a positive effect on blood sugar and that can help cure our appetite. So I know that we know fruits and veggies are good for us, but it's kind of crazy to think about all the things that they're good for. So now, yellow light foods. These foods are slow down foods. Dr. Sears, the medical doctor who wrote the program I got certified under, he states that yellow light foods are essential for a healthy diet. They provide different vitamins, minerals, and nutrients than green light foods do. But these yellow light foods are ones that we must eat in moderation. So they're good for us, but they have a little bit of higher calories than green light foods do. So we need to be careful about how much we eat. Some examples of some yellow light foods could be whole grains, eggs, dairy, meat, and poultry. All these things are good, right? But they need to be eaten in moderation. Finally, slow down foods. Finally, red light foods. These are the stop and think foods, and I'm sure we can all imagine what these consist of. Red light foods are high in calories and low in nutrients. But before I go on with that, I want to put forth another thing that Dr. Sears calls these red light foods. He calls them special occasion foods. And even the American Heart Association says that these foods can be eaten in limitation. But the problem is that a lot of Americans don't limit their intake of red light foods. In a study done by the American Heart Association, it says that the average American consumes 22 teaspoons of added sugar a day. Doesn't seem like a lot, right? But that amounts to an extra 350 calories a day, which is a little bit more. So these foods, we can eat them every now and then, but they're definitely foods that we want to stop and think about and try and make a healthier decision. Red light foods are low in nutrients and high in calories. And some examples of red light foods could include sugary drinks, sugary cereals, cookies, milkshakes, all the things that taste good but don't really fuel our bodies. So, red light, green light, yellow light, go, stop, slow down. These are things that we're familiar with. And it's hard to imagine going back to a world where traffic lights weren't there to keep us safe. They help us direct the flow of traffic. be safe on the roads and get to where we need to go. Is it so hard to imagine that traffic light eating could do the same for our body? Could keep us healthy, keep our heart pumping, and our muscles moving? I don't think so. But don't take it from me. I know traffic light eating works, but why don't you go ahead and try it out yourself? Thank you.